What up, YouTube? Good morning. I was getting messages like in bed last night. I had to like turn my phone off. It's blowing up. TheWarning just dropped their song. Yeah, I go to bed early. Um, it was sleepy Zach time. Plus, like, you probably don't. I don't need to be informed of like new music videos and new drops from TheWarning. I'm probably already gonna know, but I do appreciate the alarm clock. Managed to get a little bit of sleep. We're at it though. Happy Friday, guys. Do me a favor. We're looking at TheWarning, like I said. We're looking at a bunch of people blindly following each other in a somewhat wavy circular way through a desert. That's probably by my house. Now that I think of it, it looks a lot like what I look at every day. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, go support TheWarning. Love to have you guys here as well. Make sure you smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Also, if you want me to check anything out, the best way to get me is on Patreon. That's warning stuff that I don't know about. I mean, we've even done some fan cam stuff, live stuff I don't know about. I've done entire shows from cams, so we definitely check out everything we can with TheWarning. Interviews that I've missed. Best way to get me is on Patreon, like I said. Jump over there. It's a free platform, really easy to use. Shoot me a DM. There are skip the line options over there. Otherwise, yeah, make sure you smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Let's dive in. I do have lyrics up. I have not read them yet. Like usual, we'll just kind of read as we go or read after, and then try to decipher what we're doing here. But they seem to be in English, so we got Ritual. Let's get it, girls. Dude, this video's fire. It kind of reminds me of another video of theirs a little bit. I could literally run through here and screenshot any second of this for my thumbnail. Look at this. That's how fire this is so far. I might just do that. I might just pick a random. Oh, I'm very loud to you guys. I'm sorry. I'll turn myself down a little bit. I'm not really paying too much attention to the lyrics. I kind of am. I'm going blind. I see the signs. Vocally doing something a little different, a little bit of different sound. It's awesome. The guitars on this are fantastic. Love the drums brought out. Dude, they can't stop making bangers. I really like this one so far. Let me just catch up on lyrics. I see death in what is beautiful, plan all the funerals, everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. Okay. I think I know kind of where we're going here. Anyways, we'll keep it going.
Ignoring my prescription, I found a new addiction. Now I'm not eating, and I'm not sleeping. My mind is playing fiction, a curse of my existence. Hyperfixation, no medication stops me from calling the dead. Light the candles on my bed, waiting for the world to end. It makes me wanna rip my hair off my head, 'cause I just see death in what is beautiful, plan all the funerals. Everyone's
they're using a lot of symbolism here, with colors, white horse with like an owl, like things that are symbolic of other things. We have multiple references to blades, people dressed in white, then obviously things kind of bursting into flames and the blood in certain areas and stuff like that. Um, it's cult esque, and I'll get to why in a second. But um, anyways, we'll keep it going.
I just see death in what is beautiful. Plan all the funerals. Everyone's blissfully delusional, but I deprive myself like it's a ritual. But I deprive myself like it's a ritual. That I deprive myself like it's a ritual.
Dude, I love that. Every last song I hear of The Warning is like my favorite new song. So that's kind of how we feel about that one too. I fucking love that one. Um, the song itself, fire. Danny slayed on that. Love the guitar on that. The vocals on that went crazy. All of them, backup vocals included as well. Um, yeah, all the girls killed that. The video was, I was just trying to pay a lot of attention to the video. But we can dive into, whoops, lost them. Awesome. I just clicked on an ad for Panda Express. It's on my lyric page here. I don't think I want to eat that today. That kind of weighed me down. Um, I think I'm going blind, but I can see the signs. I'm just cat unrealistically distressed, catastrophically obsessed, blissfully delusional. That's like a happy way of saying like happily naive. What we're talking about here, and I think that there's some symbolism in the video with this. Um, is yeah. One sec here. Yeah, I think we're talking about this sort of this ritualistic cycle of like, and a lot of these are represented maybe in sort of what's around the girls in the video of like fears and anxieties causing you to go back to your own sort of in desperation, your own sort of like obsessive, often sometimes dangerous coping mechanisms, which puts you back in this sort of spinning toilet bowl of monotony with regards to coping with things. So catastrophically obsessed, we're talking about like, people just, continuously painting out worst case scenarios in their head, until to a point where it causes physical distress, and then that sort of drives the person into back into this cycle, into this quote ritual, which is could be toxic routines that people fall into, as a way to kind of manage their fears, and even common responsibilities. um you when you fall into any sort of state like that, you could ignore sleeping or eating or walking your dog or showering or whatever, to lean into into these obsessions. Seeing death, what is beautiful, basically like finding comfort, in like it's this psychological state of like finding comfort, in the dark, and in this fantasy that you created, that becomes your norm, um when when you let these sorts of thoughts kind of creep in and take over. That's kind of how I'm interpreting the lyrics, this sort of spiraling state of mind, um where, I mean, we're talking about a ritual, but it's being talked about like with somewhat of a negative connotation, right? So it's um but it is, I mean, these lyrics are very vague. I mean, you could probably interpret these many ways. I run and I run and I run from nothing. Repeated. Right. There's nothing, no one chasing you. It's in your head, right? I see death in what is beautiful. Yeah, I mean, we could, this could be like borderline depression too. Deprive myself like it's a ritual. So I know that I'm doing this to myself because I'm speaking it out loud right now. Um, but I continue to do it anyways because that is my norm, that is my ritual to sort of lean into these feelings, right? Almost like you're preventing your own self from your own happiness. You are your own worst enemy in a sense. You're getting in your own way. It's kind of how I take that. But anyways, love it. Love it. Mr. Beast about to hit 500 mil. Psh, what a wimp. Can't even hit 500 mil. um no, I love that. Love that song. Yeah, right to the top of my lists for the warning. That was, they just stay making bangers. And I'm really glad that we put this type of effort into a video for that, because this video was fire. Um every part of this video was like, again, I could clip any of this. Um the visuals were crazy. Yo, let's talk about like, shout out to my costume and hair and makeup crew, by the way. The girls looked fire. The girls looked really, really good in this. I mean, they always look good, but like, I mean, look what they did. Dude, it's fantastic. Go support the warning. Go like, go subscribe, please. Of course, love to have you guys here as well. Smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. If you want me to check anything out, by the way, definitely drop some comments. I read all my comments. Just the quickest way to get to me, or the most efficient, I guess, would be Patreon, because I get a notification on my phone. But I do read my comments, and it does help the algorithm. So make sure you smash that like. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. We'll talk to you on the next.